Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Shiz and Giggles, our weekly wind down podcast where we talk about everything and anything. My name is Demi and I will be your host today, but I'm never alone. My first co-host loves to cook, hang out with her dog, travel and enjoy a nice glass of wine. She has a passion for painting, sculpture, and all things plants, a crafter and tinkerer by nature. She loves to learn and has been in the world of events for 8 years, an avid indoor gardener and owner of over 100 plants. It's Heather.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, how you doing, Heather?
I am good, hanging in there. It's a rainy day, but staying positive.
Good. So we're glad to have you. And my second co-host is a dancing queen, child actor, and model, and she is super passionate about events. She speaks Hebrew and she is an island hopper, a lean, mean event producing machine. It's Jenna.
Hi. How are you today?
Hey, happy to see you both here. And I see we have Christine in the comments. Thanks for watching, Christine. Okay, so to kick things off this week, we're going to talk about some trending topics. This week, the topic is summer plans. So though the summer solstice may not be until the 20th, the beginning of June really feels like the beginning of summer. So with vaccination numbers rising and COVID restrictions lessening, the summer events are booming. So I want to ask my co-host and the people watching, do you have any exciting plans this summer?
I do.
Heather?
Jenna, do you not?
No.
Yeah, so I am doing a summer trip to Florida.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm going with my family. Everyone's vaccinated. We rented a big old house with a pool and everything.
Oh, amazing.
We'll be going there. We're actually driving.
Wow. You got to have road trip games.
Yeah, I really enjoy driving. I'm not a huge fan of flying if I really don't have to. And there's also certain, like I've never been to Georgia, so hey.
Oh, got you. Well, that's so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, Jenna, what about you?
I'm moving into an apartment. That's exciting.
Hey.
That happens July 1. So that's my big summer plan.
Wow. Oh, that's
super fun. 21, so that's
great. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to celebrate that. Jenna's the last person in the office at the moment. Not be 21 yet. Maybe we'll get someone else, Jenna.
I hope so. I'm so tired of everyone being like, "Let's go get drinks," and then be like, "Oh, Jenna."
No.
When's your birthday?
August 2nd.
Oh, nice.
Not too far away. The summer's gonna go by super fast this year.
Oh.
All right, so it was fun hearing everybody's plans. I already had my summer plans. They were kind of more spring. I went to the beach in May, but the rest of the summer is definitely going to be fun with the COVID restrictions lifting. So everyone, just a reminder, still be safe out there. Don't do anything crazy. But it was fun to talk about what we were doing. So now it's time for segments. So our first segment is You Grow Girl with Heather.
Hey guys, you go girl. So I am going to be doing like an office plant tour. So we're actually getting additional plants in the office. We have a whole gardener squad that's bringing in some. I know we got a ponytail palm coming. I believe we got a king plant coming. We got some live moss wall situations going to happen in our whole studio. Well, we got to talk about who came first, right? So first, I have my tried and true snake plant in our cute little terracotta pot.
Mm-hmm.
So one of our, I was going to say cast members, one of our colleagues thought it was fake. It makes me feel really good. That means I'm doing something right, okay?
It's beautiful.
So this is a snake plant, okay? It only needs to be watered every 6 weeks.
Wow.
And it grows in like stalks, so kind of see how it's segmented here.
Mm-hmm.
These are all separate.
Oh, cool.
The biggest thing with snake plants is literally set it and forget it. It does still need really strong light, but very little water. If you overwater it, the leaves will kind of turn to mush. We don't want that. Yeah, so it prefers some dryness, okay? So next, I'm going to go over this little guy. So this here is called an air plant. So this plant does not need soil. So it's an aerial plant, which actually, if it was in its natural habitat, grows kind of as an extension off of a tree or off of a rock wall or something, a surface. It adheres to it, and it retains water from rain and everything. And it actually prefers rain. So the natural minerals and things that aren't good for us in rain is what feeds this little guy. So if you use regular tap water, it'll actually kill it. So it prefers natural rain.
Wow.
Yes, you can collect rainwater. I do. Anyway. This one here, this is actually one of my favorite succulents. This is called a rainbow bush. So this here in its natural habitat in South Africa, this could actually become a tree, so it can get up to 8 feet tall. And it's called a rainbow bush because it has a counterpart named elephant bush, which doesn't have any variegation or any color. But see here how it has like some white to it. It also has some pink. Rainbow bush. So it has some color. But it's a succulent shrub. It gets real big. It's called elephant bush or rainbow bush because it's elephant's favorite snack in the wild. I know. And then we got this lovely little critter. We got a fiddle leaf fig here. Very popular. Super popular. Plants are so trendy right now. And this is one that people are like, I gotta get me one of those because they're so pretty. But they are deceivably tricky to take care of. They're really particular about light. They like a lot of light, but not too much, because this one's actually burning just a smidgen. So he's sensitive. He likes a little bit of water, but not too much. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like your friend that comes to a party and she's like, oh, I don't eat that and this. And I'll just order my own. That's a fiddle leaf fig. Okay. Very particular. And then
should be called a fickle leaf fig.
Hey. I love
Demi.
It is so Demi. And then last here, we are going to give you guys an update on those leaves I cut a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
At this, y'all.
Wow.
Galore.
I'm trying not to I'm getting water all over me. Anyways, so if you haven't seen I think it was 2 or 3 segments ago, I cut these right off of the mama plant and put them in a cup of water, and it grew some roots. It actually has new leaves and everything. So I think it's time to separate them and give them to all of our teammates.
Yay!
So progress, growth. You grow, girl.
Oh.
All right, well, thank you, Heather. So now we're going to be moving on to our next segment. Let's go to Jenna for Who Said That?
Ooh. All right. Well, we have a lovely set of quotes with us this week. They're all going to be summer themed as we talked about summer plants today. So our first, Who Said That? And so with the sunshine and the great bursts of leaves growing on the trees, just as things grow in fast movies, I had that familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer. Is F. Scott Fitzgerald with The Great Gatsby, Jane Austen, Emma, or Charles Dickens, The Great Expectations. So put the author and then what book you think it's from. So if you know anything about these 3 books, you can eliminate like one of them.
It's sad because I've read all of these books.
I've read these books.
If you read all of these books, then you should know the one that takes place over the summer.
I know, but I'm like, I think I know, but then I feel like I don't. I think it's The Great Gatsby.
Okay, Heather?
I have no idea. I've heard of 2 of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, Heather, there'll be other quotes. We got a music selection quote later.
I'll say 2.
You're going to say which one?
I'll say 2.
2, Jane Austen.
Yeah.
It is The Great Gatsby and F. Scott Fitzgerald.
I thought I was going to disappoint my English teacher for a second.
No, it's one of my favorite books.
I do really love The Great Gatsby.
It's a good one. Okay, next quote. All right. But tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Is that the Crows, Led Zeppelin, or the Beatles?
Oh, that's tough.
But tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun.
I'll say the Beatles.
Okay.
Totally
I-
not confident, but
I also think it's the Beatles. I'm trying to like think of the tune in my head.
Mm-hmm. It's a Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from Here Comes the Sun.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Okay, next quote. The last one of today. Now, this one I will say is like a little, gonna have to scratch your brain a little bit. Okay. I think you can eliminate one right off the bat, but live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink in the wild air. Is that Ralph Waldo Emerson, Robert Frost, or Edgar Allan Poe?
I think it's Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Okay,
I'm
Demi,
gonna go
come at you with the poet. Which one do you think, Heather?
Robert Frost.
Robert Frost. I knew no one was gonna pick Edgar Allan Poe because I was like, that's a little too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Are we ready? Final answer?
Yes.
It is Ralph Waldo Emerson.
This is the first time I've ever gotten them all right.
Demi said, I'm pulling out high school English.
I really was. I just, I kind of know Robert Frost's style because I took a poetry class in college. So I was like thinking about styles really hard today, Wow.
So proud of you.
You both did good. Okay, I gotta take like a poll the next time we do this and like figure out my co-hosts like what they watch and what they read a bunch of. That way I can start pulling quotes from that. Because sometimes I'm like the movie ones, I feel like people usually get.
Oh yeah,
I need to start seeing what my audience is.
for sure. All right, well, thank you, Jenna. And last but not least, we're going to be wrapping it up with my segment. It Takes Two. Hi, guys. So for It Takes Two today, it's going to be more of an It Takes Three. So I created a drink today, and it's called Watermelon Sugar. It doesn't have any sugar in it, but it's a good cooling drink for the summer. I don't know if y'all knew this, but watermelon is a natural coolant. So when you eat watermelon, it naturally cools your body down. So that's why it's really good in the summer when everyone's dehydrated and hot. It's good for your dogs. Your dogs can eat it as long as you take off the rind and the seeds. So this is a little drink I put together. If I'm being honest, I don't measure anything. I measure everything with my heart. So I just threw some watermelon into a blender today, added some lime zest, and then I added some mint. That's all the ingredients, but for those at home, these would also make a wonderful ingredients for a mojito. So you can add a little bit of rum, spice it up a bit, but I did bring it in for the office to try. So Jenna, Heather, if y'all want to try it. I haven't tried it yet, so if it's awful, I'm so sorry.
We're going to do this on camera? Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow. I actually really like it.
I do. It's quite good.
Y'all like it? Okay, perfect. So again, for everyone at home, it's watermelon, it's lime, and it's mint. The other recipe, you can always add basil. I'm not a huge basil person when it comes to basil and fruit, so I chose the mint over the basil. Mm-hmm. But guys, this summer, stay cool. Like, start blending fruits. Drink a lot of fruit. It's good for you. It's going to make you cool down. It'll keep you cooler. So if anybody else has good recipes that they like to have during the summer to keep them cool and happy and refreshed, comment them, and maybe we'll try them out next week. Who knows? Maybe someone can actually come up with something that only takes 2 ingredients.
That's hard unless you do like lemon water.
Champagne and orange juice.
Hey, okay, champagne and orange juice.
Or if we're being, like non-classy, beer and orange juice.
Oh, wow.
Quite good. Beer mosa.
Oh,
if you're on a budget. I
feel like a blue moon, because blue moon is already really good with like orange in it, like blue moon and orange juice. I feel like that would definitely.
They make like never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not 21.
Yeah, Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna. Come on, girl. Yeah, wait 2 months.
Okay. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about before we wrap up the show today?
I think it's the weekend. It's a little gloomy outside, but we're gonna make the best of it. So just enjoy your weekend. Summer's coming.
Okay. So I want to thank you so much to my wonderful co-host, Heather and Jenna, and a special thanks to everyone watching, especially Christine right now. We can see her commenting, and we hope to see you all again. We stream every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. You can find us on the All About Presentation YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn page. If you can't make it, then no worries. We repost our videos on our YouTube channel and onto IGTV videos on our Instagram page. Happy Friday and have a good weekend.
Bye.